So Fisker, the company known these days by the Fisker Ocean, has found itself back in the harsh glare of the bankruptcy court in June of 2024. And this is the company's second Chapter 11 filing, which actually comes as a shock to me. The Ocean SUV was super well received and many people seem to like it. This raises questions about the viability of the electric car dream that many are chasing. This turn of events, despite promising signs, exposes the precarious financial tightrope that many EV startups must walk. But as I said, this isn't their first dance with death. You see, Fisker kind of died back in 2012 after only 2,450 units were made of the Karma. The Karma wasn't a huge success. It was expensive and slow. 0 to 60 was reached in 5.9 seconds and the car had a top speed of only 200 km per hour, which isn't really all that great for a performance car. Fisker also had the issue a recall in 2011 due to a risk of battery fire. So it's fair to say that Fisker had some problems back in 2012, but with the Ocean it seemed as if all things were on the up. But the spectre of bankruptcy loomed large over Fisker in the months leading up to the filing. The company was hemorrhaging cash, failing to secure the additional funding it desperately needed to keep the lights on. Negotiations with potential investors, including the automotive giant Nissan, collapsed in March of 2024, a significant blow that ripped away the lifeline that Fisker was desperately clinging to. These failed funding attempts exposed the company's financial vulnerability and raised concerns about the long-term viability of their business model. But beyond internal financial struggles, Fisker faced the headwinds of a competitive and rapidly evolving electric vehicle market. While the EV market is undeniably strong, established automakers with deeper pockets and a wider reach were already starting to dominate the market. Fisker, a relative newcomer, may have underestimated the challenge of carving out a niche and attracting a broader customer base beyond early adopters who were enthusiastic about the novelty of their electric cars. Faced with these daunting challenges, Fisker initially aimed for a controlled descent. The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, a maneuver typically used to restructure debt and attempt a turnaround. The plan was to continue operations in a reduced capacity while seeking the elusive additional funding to keep the company afloat. However, this strategy quickly proved to be wishful thinking. As financing prospects dwindled, Fisker was forced to shift gears towards a more drastic solution: asset liquidation. The company reached a tentative deal to sell off its remaining inventory, a meager 4,300 vehicles, in a desperate attempt to recoup some of its losses. This fire sale, however, was a mere drop in the bucket compared to the company's crippling debt. Fisker was saddled with over $850 million owed to bondholders, making a successful turnaround appear increasingly improbable. But here is my question: what happens to the people that have bought a Fisker Ocean? I mean, over 10,000 of these were built, and when looking through the chat rooms, it seems like these cars are super problematic as it is. So where do you take it when the company itself is dead in the water? Well, I did some more research, so if you own one, maybe this info can help. I don't think it will, but here it is. So the company hasn't set aside funds for vehicle buybacks from consumers. So if you bought it, you are kind of stuck with the vehicle, and their value has already dropped significantly, with Ocean selling for between $11,000 and $20,000. But let's say you keep it. Fisker might sell off parts of the business to a buyer that would then be able to offer warranties to existing owners and service the vehicles. That's what happened with Fisker Automotive's previous plug-in hybrid when it went bankrupt. But that's only if that happens. Now Fisker themselves have nothing to say regarding their commitments to their customers, so it's looking quite bad. Now I will say legally, Fisker is required to honor warranties, but several owners have stated that the company's representatives have become more difficult to contact and many of the technicians have been laid off. So I don't really know what people are going to do. If everybody runs to sell, the prices will fall even further. But if you keep it, you're going to be stuck with a problem. So I don't know what to say to anybody that bought an Ocean. I'm sorry for you. I feel bad. This looks like a very bad situation. But let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. What do you think these people are going to have to do with their cars? Would you keep it? Would you sell it? What would you do? This just shows to me it's a big problem with today's automotive landscape. a lot of hype is created around certain cars and certain engines, and then people just believe it's great, and then the actual product you get at the end of the day never lives up to the hype that was generated before the vehicle. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you guys did like it, you'll most probably like most of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,